A little bit closer, a little bit closer, a little bit closer.
We're good.
Say hello.
Hi, how are you?
A little closer.
Hi.
There you go.
God damn.
You gotta speak a little loud.
Gotta be like on it.
Yeah, you really gotta be on it. You can't just see. Now I see you. I see you now.
Wow.
So yeah, that's crazy. Anyway, gosh, this has been a long time. Welcome, guys, to whoever is not there, whoever's left. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy holidays. I know Hanukkah's around too, and Christmas is coming up. Jesus' birthday.
Okay, so I don't hear him.
That's crazy. What are we talking about? And as you guys know, Deep Throat really gave us a great time, so I want to give a shout out to him. Thank you.
His contract only lasted like a year, right?
Yeah, his contract was a year.
Yeah.
It was a year. A little close to the mic.
He didn't want to renew the contract, so you know.
Yeah, I mean, there's no medical benefits. There's nothing really. I actually want to thank him though, because he really was the first one to like.
The fuck are my benefits?
My company. So then we Nigga, you're not getting paid. He's like, we're not getting paid. Let's go. But anyway, guys, this is the You Group Podcast, episode 82, season 2, arc 2, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And it's your host Erik, of course. I have not left. Same background, and we have our brand new host. Very excited to have her here. I'm very hyped. I'm sweating. I'm
be here for a long time.
Like, I'm nervous. Like, I'm sweating. Sorry.
He's like, fuck.
Damn, this
Did
is
I
it.
make the right decision?
This is it, yo. I'm excited. Not because I told her it's going to be interesting. First of all, her name is Jessica, Jess Tragedy. So thank you, Jess Tragedy, for coming
We
through.
not. Gotta let that in the past.
Jessica. I would if, the people
No,
would.
now it's BoogyJess.
Now it's BoogyJess.
Now it's BoogyJess.
It's BoogyJess, and if you update your phone, she has a thing that does this on the side.
I named myself BoogyJess not because of that. It's because of the boogeyman.
Oh, because you're the boogeyman for the men?
Oh, sure, why not?
I only come out in bed.
Anyway.
That's what the boogeyman does.
Whatever.
Anyway, how you feeling? How you doing? And what do you think about this whole thing you're doing right now?
It's a little new to me. I'm still uncomfortable in front of the camera. I don't know why. I can't get used to it.
Why? I thought you still do videos like every once in a while.
I used to, but it feels uncomfortable. Like, I feel like you're being stared at
A little closer.
by something creepy. I don't know. It's just weird.
That's just your house.
Maybe.
Your
My house is haunted.
Your house is a little haunted. But yeah, I think you should be fine. I was a little curious because I know we talk and we say hi to each other, whatever, but we never actually took the time to like
Have a podcast?
have a podcast or conversate. Like, how are you? Who are you? What you doing?
Oh.
I just know you as the coolest kid in town.
But, dude, we've known each other since we were kids.
Yeah.
That's the cool thing about our relationship. We basically grew up as childhood friends. And now we got our own kids.
Yeah. Now we're parents.
Yep.
Which I wanted to tell you. Did you change after that?
Yeah, hell yeah. I got more stricter.
You got more stricter?
Yeah.
No more drugs? Nah, you never did drugs.
No comment.
Is Mexico a drug?
Anyway.
Is Mexicans a drug? You abused it. But yeah, why did you think you got stricter? What else changed? What did your mindset change?
People used to think I was serious because I look serious, but it's actually now that I'm serious because I guess parenting, you gotta be a little more stricter. You can't let your kids do whatever they want. I mean, he's only 3, but still,
Yeah.
Gotta teach them young. Gotta young.
I'm pre-ordering my Indiana Jones whip because I'm
Deanna Jones whip.
if he gets out of hand,
Poor baby.
I could reach across
But
the
how
studio.
you feel as a dad? You're fresh out the boat, man.
Yeah, I am fresh out the boat, fresh
Baby
dad.
is now 2 months, right?
2 months. If you guys see that hand, it was my godson. He's in a bad mood. Yeah, fresh dad. People that visited me that knew me, don't touch that. People that visited me that knew me and found out who I was and shit. They come visit me and they say you're exactly the fucking same. And I'm just, and I'm like, was I supposed to change? Was I like supposed to stop doing drugs? What was I supposed to? Was I supposed to like become this wise? Like, was my beard supposed to come in?
That ain't happening.
And it's never gonna happen. My son's gonna have more. And
I think it's more on the moms that feel the change. You experience different stages. You're pregnant, and then during pregnancy, and then the aftermath of being a mom and stuff. So
So you know the deal.
If you're a mom, you know the deal. If you're not a mom, you can't talk. You do not understand what it feels like unless you're a mom. My mom always used to tell me that, and I used to be like, yeah, okay. But now it's like, oh, okay, now I know what she meant. It's different when you're an actual mom.
I'm gonna bite my tongue until he's like 15.
Why?
Because I want to live everything. Because you know, it's like, oh, once your parent is different, once your parent's different.
Oh yeah, different stages. You know,
Yeah.
their birth stage is different. When they become teenagers is different. So my dad always tells me like, you have fun with them when they're young, because then when they turn teenagers, they want nothing to do with you.
I mean, look at you. You just asked me this question after 10 years.
It's so true.
I don't see you in the house no more. That's the thing. That's when my mom told me that at 15. How do we see you in the house anymore? And I'm like, well.
Oh, my mom used to hate that. I used to just walk out the house without her permission, nothing.
Damn. I mean, you still do that.
Well, now I can. My mom, you know, and I'm 25, so.
Damn, still looking good. 25 years old. I'm 25 now. I feel like I'm 20.
I feel like I'm still 17. I had a sushi with my friend Julian, and he was
shout out to, I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, he remembers you though.
Yeah, my girl threw up last time she saw me.
Oh yeah. So with Julian, we were conversating, and then I was like, "Oh, your birthday's coming up, or it passed, right?" And then he was like, "Yeah." He's like, "How do you feel?" I'm like, "Yo, I feel like every time we get together, we're teenagers again."
Don't do that, Papa.
I feel like nothing changed. Like, I'm a mom, but I still feel like a kid.
Well, yeah, because you're still around the same people.
Yeah, maybe because of that.
Well, see, I don't have I don't have a close friend like that, but niggas might come up to my DMs
after hearing this.
Like, word. Nah, man, I gone ghost. I'm not the best friend ever. I'm like, I go ghost on people.
Oh yeah, everybody does that.
Cause like I don't want to talk to people.
I'd be lazy to hang out with people.
Yeah, no, it takes a lot of hassle.
Especially now that as a mom.
Always make sure it's recording, baby.
As a mom, like, you know, it's like if you want me to tag along with you, my son gotta tag along too. Yeah, I don't feel comfortable leaving my son alone.
It's a +1 now.
Yeah.
Especially, that's when I used to date like the baby moms. They used to be like, oh, me and my son. I'm like, well, keep that over there.
Damn.
Because you know what it was. If we were in a relationship, you would have told me like, yo, my God, my son. But no.
This is why I don't understand. Like, why would you date a mom? You know, she has a kid. Like Julian used to be like, oh, there's this chick we both know. He's like, oh, she's a mom now, you know, and this and that. Her baby daddy left, but she got other guys on her that want to smash, and I'm like, I find that disrespectful. He's like, why? I'm like I don't care like about her. I feel like it's disrespectful to the kid, cause you know.
How?
Cause the kid has nothing to do with that. Like, he didn't ask to not have a dad, and then he did not ask to like get a different dad or whatever.
Well, he's not getting a different dad. He's just gonna get babysitted by grandma for half an hour. Well, mom's gonna get beat, and then mom returns.
Everybody's life is different. You never know. Like, I don't know. I just think it's disrespectful. Like, oh, one time I got hit on the street when I was walking with Oliver, and there was this guy, like, he was coming towards me, and he was like talking in Spanish, you know, whatever Spanish dudes say, to hit on women.
You guys know the dialogue
in Spanish. And then some guy was behind me. I didn't even know, and he was like, "Yo, respect her. She's walking with her kid." He's like, and then the other guy was like, "Well, what you mean? Like, that's none of your concern." He was like, "Well, I don't like that you're talking to her like that in front of her kid. She has a kid. Like, get the fuck out." And I was like, "Whoa, like, I appreciate that. Like, I don't know you, but I appreciate that."
I wouldn't. Damn. He must have been feeling good that day to speak.
Probably. Yeah. That was very unexpected. But I was like, yeah, I wish there was more guys like you, because it's true. I feel like you're disrespecting my kid when you come up to me and try to hit on me and stuff like that.
That's true. Let's put this up.
So, yeah. I don't know. That's what I think. I'm that type of baby mama. It's just like, oh, if my kid's around, be a little more respectful.
Like he's around right now.
Yeah.
I'm respectful. I mean, every baby mama I've met, I didn't meet them with the baby.
Oh yeah.
Like, I meet them at work, U.S. Open, whatever.
Or they tell you last minute.
Yeah, they're like, oh, by the way, I got kids.
You're about to enter the house.
Yeah.
By the way, I got a kid.
Mama, I'm just like, oh, I'm the guy now.
Is that daddy?
No. Is that my new dad? Like, they're so used to a new dad. They get a new nigga every
dad
week.
Of the week?
That's fucking wild.
Would you still stay or would you head out?
And I'll stay. It's a week. It's a guaranteed sex for a week, and then I'm out. That's pretty good.
True.
For a single guy? You don't know when you're going to get, like, again.
Yeah, but you're not single. Now you're a fiance.
Oh, no. We're talking about the past. Oh, yeah, sure. I'm still a fiance.
Erik has a fiance. When are you guys tying the knot?
Hopefully December.
We are in December.
I didn't say which year.
Wow.
No. It's going to be sooner than y'all think. Y'all might get a last minute, like, yo, y'all need to come through for witnesses real quick.
I've been asked that before.
Yeah?
to be a witness.
What do you do? You just stand there?
But I didn't go. I was pregnant with Oliver.
Damn, so he would have had 2 witnesses already.
Yeah. But I didn't go, and I mean, her marriage failed, but let's not talk about that right now. Let's just say it didn't go well because I didn't go and bless it.
That's crazy.
But I'll definitely be there for your wedding.
No, thank you. I want you to be there. We're going to have some quick dinner after that.
That's why.
Since you have a kid now and you have experienced how that, do you want more?
Yeah, I want at least 2.
2 more?
Yeah.
Why do you want more chaos in your life?
Because I want him to have someone. That only came to my head when my aunt, she asked me one day, like, oh, are you gonna have more kids? And I was like, nah, I think he's fine. Why would I want to have more kids? And she was like, well, you know, don't you think your son will be alone? Like, let's say something happens to you, God forbid you die, and then he's all alone, he has no one to go to. At least with siblings, he'll be able to be with someone. And I was like, yeah, I guess. And then after that, I was like, yeah, I don't think it's a bad idea to have more kids. And yeah, but then now I want 2 more kids, and my boyfriend doesn't want to have any kids anymore. He's like, I'd rather have a dog.
Hell no.
And then I told him it sucks to be you, because then we can't be together. So any potential wannabe baby daddies, you know, I'm taking resumes.
Damn. You have that 401k. I have a son, so you have to make cake.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
If you're looking for emotional support, that is not me.
Wow.
But you know, we can support each other financially.
I don't want no work in progresses. I want a finished project.
Exactly. Exactly. I have a kid. I don't need another kid.
You turn the camera, he's just like. That's me, man. But that's cool. I understand.
Yeah.
My girl tells me the same thing. She told me the other day, she was like, oh, we were seeing this girl like sad. She's like, that's how you gonna look like when I leave you. And I was like, what? That's good stuff. I didn't even know that was possible. Sorry, guys, if you feel my godson's in the background.
Yeah, he's being rowdy right
He's
now.
He's being Oliver, yo. But
Yeah.
it is what it is. I do want more kids, just to prove to my girl that I won't be soft to my daughter.
Oh.
Because she really thinks I'm gonna be soft to my daughter.
Because it's always daddy's little girl, and then it's mama's baby boy.
Nah, it's gonna be daddy's nigga, both of them.
I don't know, because when I told Chris, I'm like, what if we have a daughter and everything? And he is like, oh, like, I'll be more protective over her. She can't have a boyfriend, this, and that. And I'm like, but she has me. Like, you know, I'll teach her, like, how to break hearts and shit. She'll be fine.
I want to teach my girl everything. Like, she's gonna be a guy.
A tomboy, yeah.
She's gonna be a guy.
That's how I would raise my daughter, too.
Yeah, it's just a guy. Just be a dude, know how to play it, and I just don't want nobody to get abused. That's it. Like, physically, mentally, emotionally. I just don't want
teach your kids how to
stay strong.
Yeah.
You have to somehow. And honestly, I believe in roughhousing to raise a kid, because if you don't roughhouse, someone's gonna punch your kid in the face outside, regardless of what we do inside the house. I generally believe everybody gets hit in the face at least once in their life.
I mean, but I've never gotten hit by somebody else.
You haven't died yet.
I haven't even been close to dying. Like, I mean, there's been people that, like, when I was in high school, they'll be like, well, I'm gonna beat you up, and I'm just there.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't like you in middle school.
Yeah, middle school or high school.
Yeah, they thought you was a bitch.
Day,
Yeah.
But
I don't know why.
I always minded my business. I was just like, whatever. I'll be like, who are you? Like, you know my name, but I don't know who you are. And you want to fight.
I have no idea who's coming here.
So,
I'm gonna text her to go away.
I told you not to ring the bell.
I told you sneak to the back. My wife just left me.
Her face. Oh, damn.
Not for real. Who's on the door? That's weird. I didn't order anybody. Is your mirror here? She ordered a mirror. That's why maybe they're ringing the doorbell. You see a girl with a delivery box? Delivery pizza box? Or a big box and the girl comes out of it? That's my house.
You ordered me?
5 hours.
But yeah.
I think kids, I don't know, having my son is, I love my son, I love my wife, I love what I have going on. But it just affirms to me that we're all gonna die. Like, I feel that way. I'm not the one that's like, yo, you know, anything can happen. I'm like, nah, we all gonna die. I tell my son every day, yo, we're gonna live as much as we can until we die. That's what I want you to do. If you don't choose to live it your way, but you're gonna die. You're like, I tell her every day, like, you know, it's not. I hope it doesn't sound weird, but it just confirmed to me that this is how the world runs. You're replacing me, and I'm just accepting that I'm gonna be fading out soon. You know what I mean? But this is just my head. Like, this is just how it wires up, you know?
Yeah, the end is, basically death, but not everybody, reproduces and everything. They just live alone and stuff like that, and they're still fine. It's just about living. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, people are like, oh, do you feel more compassionate? I'm like, no. I I'm not. I don't think I'm that compassionate. My lady consecutively says I'm a little rough, and I don't choke him or anything. It's just that I feel like I gotta talk to you. You gotta.
I mean, I used to think about death, and I used to be worried. And the only thing that worried me was, like, how some people would say, oh, when you die, that's it, everything ends, and it's basically just nothing, and you don't. Like,
that's
I
depressing.
guess everything from what you lived is no longer there, so you have no memories of your past or anything. And then I came to the conclusion that that's not true, because then we wouldn't be having ghosts.
Yeah.
Or like people watching over you, and people have like paranormal occasions where they see their grandparents or parents, whatever, the lost one, or they dream about it. It's like that person still thinks of you, so they're dead, but they still have memories of you.
So they live on.
Yeah, they live on, but just not physically here.
I don't think it goes blank. I think that's a depressing way of looking at it.
Yeah, that's
because you're dead longer than you live.
Yeah, that's what maybe I used to be depressed about that, and then one day I'm like, wait, that can't be true, because then we wouldn't have these paranormal experiences or these type of dreams where the loved ones that you had, come and visit you or whatever.
And then they stand in your closet and you try to pretend they're not there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, I believe in that too. I don't. I hope like, I guess this is the ultimate thing I want to teach my son is like, I love you and everything. I'll support you. We both will. But as soon as you leave this door, nobody will feel the same way. As soon as you leave, they won't care. They're just gonna look at you like, oh, that's just another Hispanic boy. That's just another kid. And that's it. And they're just going to judge you by action. They're not going to judge you by how you feel.
We're used to growing up to thinking that, like,
No, I
once
believe
you're an
it.
adult, that's it. Bye. You don't need anybody worrying about you.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, we defend our babies when they're inside the stomach more than they are out. There's rallies to help kids be alive, but once they're out, fuck the rallies. We don't need them to be happy. They exist.
I'm protective of my child. Very protective.
No, we always will be.
But... yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah, that's just like my way of like viewing it. But I love it. I want to have more. I want to have at least 2 daughters, maybe.
2 daughters?
Yeah, that'd be cool. 2 twins. They're both daughters.
Oh, imagine having twins.
Yeah, that would be hot.
She's like, oh hell no.
A vagina. My poor couscous. I feel like that's what white girls call their pussy. Because couscous is like, that sounds so formal. Yo, he did last night. Yo, he ate my couscous.
That's so weird.
Nigga had sauce on it. But yeah, that's how I feel about that. And I don't know. Like this, I think this is bad because this is why I wrote one of the topics is like too much time or too much to think. Is because when you're alone so long, not alone, but when you're in a space where you don't have to do a certain task and you have more time to think, man, I'm a horrible person for that because I think so into the hole, I don't come out for a while.
Yeah, that's why I kind of don't like philosophy, because sometimes that's what it feels like, and then
it never ends.
When you go into like logic and stuff, like Julian used to take logic classes, and John Jay, and oh my god,
I know a couple of ladies needed logic classes.
One time we had like a whole 3-hour conversation just about that, and I got so depressed because it talks about life's meaning and everything, and at the end it's just nothing.
It's nothing.
It's nothing.
You're just.
And it's like, wow, that's just depressing.
Yeah.
What the fuck am I doing all this for?
Why am I graduating?
Why am I back in school for?
No, but that helps me out in ways that maybe people don't see. Is that when I'm under pressure or like things aren't going great, I'm like, you know what? I'm still in space right now. Like, I'm floating. It's not fine. This is not. This is really bad, obviously, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Things will continue, and then in 20 years, in 100 years, nobody would know what the fuck happened.
You gotta leave your mark somehow.
Yeah, just write a book. That's why I write.
That I heard that's why people reproduce. There's this theory saying that people usually reproduce because they want to live eternity. And in doing that, they have it through their children, and it goes so on and so on.
Because a part of you is always going.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's like a.
I mean, you think it's cool, but the article was talking about how that's actually egotistic or something like
that. Oh no, of course, the human race shouldn't exist. We shouldn't be here. We're like the only animals that don't really contribute.
Where are the dinosaurs?
Yeah. I think we're the modern version day of the dinosaurs, and I think we're gonna get to an era where we get a little too, full of ourselves.
It could happen.
Because like I hate that Netflix has these documentaries out now because niggas get paranoid. China ain't buying our recycling now. Recycling is a joke. Yeah. Niggas is under trash. There's no clean oceans no more. Where is my son gonna be in 15 years? Niggas gonna have a mask on like every Asian guy in fucking Flushing.
We're hoping that these documentaries will actually
false.
No, like they'll actually help open up people's eyes so they can actually produce something better for
Yo, Super Size Me came out. McDonald's doubled in sales, son. Get the fuck out. Niggas ain't gonna go. Come on, pitchforks, yo, let's stop recycling.
But that demonstrates how people choose. Like, you get to choose what you want.
Well, it's free will.
Are you gonna be able to? Well, yeah, it's free will, but what are you gonna choose? The thing that's gonna make you unhealthy, or the healthiest thing?
They pick the unhealthiest thing.
But why?
Why?
Like, there's more to that. Like,
yeah. Why do you think why do you think people make these choices that? Like AirPods known to like give you cancer and explode your ears, and then people still buy them. So why do people, even though they have cigarettes kill you, niggas still smoking?
Oh, they had that in the documentary too.
Yeah. Yeah. But the e-cigarettes, the juju and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even know it was for kids.
But I mean, it all depends on the person, how they decide.
Was you self-destructive? Do you feel?
Sometimes people do that when they're insecure. They feel like self-destruction is what they deserve.
So 8 billion people are like insecure.
I mean, America is known to be the most, stressed out country ever.
Especially
New York City, especially how people run around all the time and everything. Just imagine that.
I mean, that's what a toddler does.
Japan, China, and everything, how people commit suicide. The suicide rates are really high.
There's a huge rate.
Exactly.
And because of some of the things we said. The air is bad. There's no place to put your trash. And no, they literally, India is now under siege for that. China's under siege for that. U.S. has nowhere to give their garbage to.
Exactly.
So like, what are we gonna do?
Burn the garbage, and that's why.
But that's worse.
That's why everything went down, and like I feel like a lot of people didn't know that it's because of garbage waste. Like, we obviously know about the plastic in the ocean, but it's actually burning of the plastic
that
fucks it up.
Everything
even worse, not just
less rain,
like gasoline from cars or everything like that.
And that's what I'm saying. And then I feel the more you look into this, the more I feel it's too late.
I mean,
and I'm a believer of like, yo, I'm gonna save the world, through my job and shit.
Yeah, because it's already happening. It's already taken place.
It's been placed for 50 years.
Yeah, and then we still haven't really done anything.
I think we've been plateaued.
We haven't done anything positive to improve it. That's the problem.
The only good thing that came out recently is that fucking Bill Gates can transfer poop water into like drinking water.
Ew.
But it tastes good. Like it's water. It just tastes like water. Yeah. I think that's great for places like Africa, like places where there's not that much resources.
I guess
Tesla's trying to make sun roofs, like sun panel roofs, so we can create our own electricity.
Oh yeah, stuff like that. Yeah, but we need more stuff that's people can actually have access to.
Us broke niggas could do.
Like some people don't have the money.
You said like you were in a
their roofs.
You said like you were in a corporate meeting. We need something that real people could do. Nigga, we broke. What the fuck? I can't afford a Tesla.
I feel like I work in the corporate. I'd be so savage. Like, anyone needs a member in the corporate, I'm right here.
Nigga. She knows how to do Excel and PowerPoint and that type computer stuff. I don't know what the fuck to do.
I'm good at arguing sometimes.
They told me I should have been a lawyer. No, they did.
Really? I wouldn't do it.
What's something that you feel that what's a small thing that every person or any other person could do that you feel could improve society in a whole? Since we talked about recycling, and I think we're all doomed anyway. But like,
themselves. You can't have a strong foundation unless you work on yourself first.
So you're Gandhi.
I feel like that. I don't know about that. No, I literally do feel like if we worked on ourselves and we were more confident in what we could accomplish and everything like that, we would find ways.
Perfect.
To be able to like want to do shit that would contribute to the world. And I'm always conflicted in that too, because it's like I want to do stuff, but then it's like, do I have to? Which kind of sucks, because then it's like I'm thinking just about myself, but then it's like,
well, I'm a hypocrite.
It's not work.
This morning I was like, yo, all these things I'm gonna get done. I stayed in bed.
Yeah, like stuff like that. Like I remember with Jen, she was like, when she found I went back to school, she was like, I'm glad you're putting yourself, back in school, and now you're working. She's like, you're contributing to the world, and I'm like, but I don't have to.
No, you don't. You're not obligated to.
But what is so satisfying? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What's so satisfying about that?
About not obligated to do it, or about doing something?
About contributing something to the world.
I feel like I've been in the middle and then side to side. Like there's days where I'm like, yo, the forestation has to stop. Like these trees gotta stop being chopped. And then there are days like, yo, I want me a nice wardrobe. Like I want me a nice pine shit. But yeah. I think the satisfaction is that you feel like it's a greater purpose. Like, yo, we're doing something for the first time as a team, and we're gonna save something instead of destroy. Because I told her, there's only two things you can do in this world: create or destroy. Yeah. And just because you destroy doesn't necessarily mean you're evil. Maybe what's set up is bad, and you're just destroying it. You don't know. And that's something I'm gonna teach everybody. Like on any offspring I have is like, you could build or destroy. How you go about it is on you. My job is only to put morals. Yeah. I love you regardless.
Yeah, but then your choices are your own.
Choices are your own.
And the consequences you want to deal with.
That's on you. Yeah. Yo, I heard your son was a rapist. My word. How many? Oh my God. That's it. I can't. He just decided to destroy that. Like, I don't know. You know?
But I can't do that. I can't be chill about that, because it's like, I feel like if
I think, like you said, a mom.
I feel like, I brought a problem to the world.
I think Hitler's moms feel like. ¿Cuántos mató? Man, if it was 5,000, I would have let it slide.
Not even. I always because I watch Criminal Minds a lot, especially in the mornings before, like when I get
You're one of those.
When I get ready for work or school.
Damn, Chris can't cheat. You just look at everything. These fingerprints were in here. And there's some episodes where the moms try to protect their sons from being murdered. Yeah, like this one mom, she would even bring her women to the house so they could I teach him how to walk or something, because he's paralyzed from the rest of his body. That sucks.
And
what a role. You're gonna play a role in Criminal Minds.
She knows what's going down when another woman is there every time she brings one. And the dad doesn't do anything because he feels guilty, because he's the reason why his son is in the wheelchair.
Oh, damn.
Because he was drunk driving. They got in an accident, and that's why he lost his legs. So that's why the mom even puts more guilt on him and is like, you got to bring a girl here because it's your fault our son's in a wheelchair. Which is kind of
You got to bring a girl here?
Yeah, so that
to fuck him?
No, so the guy could kill them, because he gets he can't get it up, so his sexual arousal is killing women. So, so she would do that to him, and then
that's crazy. That's kind of like the mom. That doesn't that sound like the mom's sexually attracted to the kid in a way?
I don't know. I never thought about it like that, but to her, it's just like, that's her baby and everything, which I understand. But it's like,
would you do that?
If my son's a serial killer, he is not staying in my house. Like, I'm just handing him over. Cause why would I? It's like crazy, but it's like, yo, I produced that. I made a problem for the world. I might as well take it out. Put him in jail, not kill him.
Would you be like the one who's like, no, it's okay, son, not this gonna happen. And just like
some John Legend.
Yeah, it's just knock his neck off. Nah, and he believes you because it's my mom. She would hurt me and snap his neck.
It was crazy, because then you're the mom is left with the whole betrayal thing. I think that would hurt me the most.
Damn, that would hurt you the most?
Not the fact that he's a serial killer. I'd be like, yo, you can go to jail. You could have him deal with him. That's
crazy. My girl said that she probably will protect her son. Like, really? our kid. Like, yeah.
I can't.
I said that if you're going to be something, be the best at it. No matter what it is. Like, if he's the next Zodiac and he leaves all the clues and they still don't get him.
I told that to Chris. I'm like, yo, if Oliver becomes a narco, he better be good at it.
I don't want you to be. Well, if you start, Chop will start as the driver, so I get that. That's been done. Yeah. But don't stay there. Don't drive the bosses.
Help out your mom or whatever, because at least you're bringing money to the house.
Yeah. Cuánto? It don't matter.
I don't want bodies. I want money.
They see you in Costa Rica and shit. All these fucking fancy trips. It's business.
Business trips.
Business with fucking. Nah, I don't know. I think they asked me like, "Yo, did your son do that?" I'm like, "Yeah, he did. Good luck finding him." Like,
exactly. Like, good luck. I'm his mom, and I don't know where
he
he
hasn't
is.
visited me in 30 years.
Sends me money, but I never see him.
What account? All cash. All cash. But how's he met? It just drops from the sky. I don't know. It just falls.
It's a little packet.
If they're trying to get me somehow, I'm like, nah. I don't know. It just appears in my living room, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Yo.
But yeah, that's the only thing that concerns me at night is where the world's gonna be in 15 years.
But hopefully it's better.
You think so? Think it's improved since we've been 15?
I feel like we always find a way to like hold on to the world by a thread. Like, and nothing's improving, nothing's getting worse. It's just always in the middle.
You're like traffic. We're almost there.
Yeah.
No, we're not moving.
Yeah.
We're staying there.
We're staying there. And then it keeps going.
Yeah, exactly. You lose a few people along the way. They get killed. I don't know. Every time I walk in the street and I'm by myself, first of all, I miss my family. It's an automatic thing now. Like, it's hard for me to leave. It took me 2 hours to leave.
You miss your
my wife and kids.
Oh, I thought you were like your parents. I'm like, why?
Oh yeah, they still, shout out to them, man. They still out there. And I don't expect my kid to like run to me when he moves out. You know? I don't know. I'm not that type of dude. But like, first of all, I missed them. But then when I'm walking down, I see, you see people walk around, and I'm just in my mind, everything zooms out, and we're all just like little ants.
Yeah.
And I'm not high. I'm just like, this is how I think. When I'm high, I don't think. I'm just like,
yeah.
And I'm like, what's the point? Like, who's feeding us? Who's up there? You know, who the fuck is just chilling, like, watching us just die?
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And
then I get too into it. Then I'm like, wait, my son needs food. I need to get formula.
What I come out here for again?
Yeah, exactly. I get lost. But it's just, I feel like I knew, like the first time I was a parent, I came out, I was like, oh my God, nobody knows I'm a parent right now. Nobody knows I'm a dad. I'm excited. Oh, you bumped me? But I'm a father. You don't know. You know, like, stuff like that. Like, I'm excited. Now I'm just like, man, I feel y'all. This is disgusting. Yeah, it's like, this group is not that. It's not. And then, like, and if you don't work, I haven't been working because maternity, but when you see these moms and they're out there, there's a reason they spend their time outside. This is it. Like, that is their hangout time.
Yeah.
That is their going out time. That's why they wear makeup to buy a mango in the street, because that's it. That's their disco.
Yeah, because you, as a parent, you need alone time. It's hard.
You need it.
Especially when they get older. Oh, my God. It's like, I need a break, so...
Mom always has that sound on when I'm not in
there. Not that type of break, but, sure, why not?
And you're doing your paper at the same time. Wow. It's some multitasking shit. But I think that's important for them. That's why, like, now my mom, even my parents, they go out for walks now. They leave the girls, like, yo, I'm going for a walk, or we're going to go for a trip.
That's what I'm saying. When you become a parent, you realize their point of view.
It's hard.
Why sometimes they went crazy, and you were like, my mom's crazy.
Why she just snapped at me?
Exactly. Now you know why.
I just wanted juice. You worried about the rent. It was tough. I tell you, man, I used to tell my parents, like, yo, why are we living like, what's going on? Why my shoes look the same? Because I was under that influence, like, you need a new because these kids, these clicks and shit. But then once it hit me when I started working, I was like, we're hungry. That's why. And I'm glad I'm not that there yet, but I told my girl that we're gonna get to that point where there's gonna be nothing.
What do you mean?
Nothing. Like, there's gonna be a point where we're both gonna come home stressed about where we're gonna be next. There's gonna be a point, and I want it to happen sooner than later, because it builds people.
Oh yeah.
I mean, makes
you stronger.
We could decide to stay down, but I know we will get back up.
You guys could build up together, especially since you guys are together like that. Yeah.
Since you're not like.
Sick. I'm still at verge of breaking up, and
That's crazy. What do you think are the few major things that cause two parents to no longer function, and the kid now has to go to two separate houses?
It's a lot of things. Should I go into details?
That's crazy. Not personal, but
not personal details. I think it's a lot. I feel like everybody says communication, but it's also understanding. It's also like, especially if you're a parent, I feel like it should be a little easier when you're not a parent and you're just a regular couple, because
even then they struggle.
When you're a couple and you have a kid, it's like you gotta find the time to be alone together. That's the problem too.
Wow, girls like
not enough attention, stuff like that. Yeah, you gotta keep the romance alive. If it fades out, bye.
I love you. Bye. He's what? He stained my carpet.
Yeah.
I can't see it. But have fun.
Are you bringing back Starbucks or something? Oh, bye.
I love you, man. Thank you.
But yeah.
Great husband, man. Great husband you have.
He's not my husband.
Jesus Christ.
Everybody thinks I'm his wife. He had me as wife in his phone, and I changed it to baby mama.
Damn. Hope you.
Oh, even better.
She went back to her number. Just her number. Who is that? I don't know. Oh, it's you. You called me.
God damn.
You got the regular, some fucking bullshit beat.
Oh, but yeah, I feel like it's that if you don't have time for each other.
Do you think like sometimes the kid gets more love than you do?
Definitely. I always tell Chris all the time, I love Oliver more than him. But like, I don't know. It's weird because it just happens when you first see your kid. Kid is born and you have a new life and you're just like, I love you more than life itself. And it's like, well, sorry, dad's down. Kid first. You know, and I feel like it should be, because then if we ever do break up, and look, he came to kiss me in the camera to tell people I'm not single. I know better.
I don't know if you saw, but when he kissed you, he just went.
I didn't see that.
Kind of edit like, no applications. Thank you. This nigga kissed him.
But
it's three-way.
Yeah, it's stuff like that. I feel like, yeah.
Damn.
What are we talking about? I think it's hitting me right now.
Yeah, nah. As a like christening for the podcast, we just ate edible before.
I never had one before. I just try to please.
So shout out to you, man.
I'm
Appreciate you, Villa, man. You a great guy. I hope you come by next time.
I'm shocked about the baking skills. Good job.
Tastes great, man. Tastes great. Another thing besides, since we're on the kid subject and how we separate, I could see, like I told my girl, I could see our problems growing. Not our problems, but like things that, like, I know as a person I have to improve, because people only react. I feel, in life. They only react because sometimes I'm in a bad, like yesterday, great day.
Yeah.
In Target, shit turned around after aisle 6. Like, I just started, like, getting like hangry. We're both hungry, both angry. My son is crying. He's hungry. I'm like, we're hungry and angry as a family. This is what we're doing. This is it. We're doing this in Target because fuck everybody here. Yeah. Take the titty out. He has to calm down. That's it.
That's how it is, to be honest. Yeah.
And I feel like she said, I think we did a great job. We felt every emotion in that Target. And we survived. So I'm like, Target's our bitch now. Like she said, Target's our bitch. I told you.
It's like the only place you'll want to go to.
And it's acceptable. Like, you see a mom snap. Oh, she must have done something. Yeah. Like, you're not like, oh my God, what are you doing? No, you're like, yo, you go, girl, because my nigga is crazy too. No kid is like educado in Target. Not their fault. They're kids. Kids are kids.
Yeah, they're still learning.
They think they're flying. And then once they land, they realize why our knees hurt so much. Because we fucking like, it's hard, man. Shit gets difficult. Yeah. Like, I don't want to. One day I know I'm gonna kiss my son. Have a great day in school. He's like, yeah, Dad, I can't wait to come home. I'm like, yo, hopefully we have a home when you come back. Like, I'm months behind.
Oh my God.
But I always think that, because then it pushes me to do more.
Well, yeah, that's the good part. When you feel like you're going down, it's like, nah, I gotta do something about it and not fall back.
Not slip. How would you feel if someone shot Oliver, or like vice versa? If someone shot my son, like, how would you feel?
Shot?
Yeah.
As in like a gunpoint shot?
Yeah, nah, nobody's running with the fucking. Nobody's running with an injection, shooting people.
I don't know.
You're a heroine.
But like, do they die?
Well, yeah. The reason I bring that up is because Zimmerman is back in the fucking news. That nigga that killed the black kid. He's suing the mom now for false evidence towards him killing her son. Why? For like $20 million. I have no idea.
But he did shoot.
He did, yeah. He admitted it.
Why can't criminals just accept what they do? Like, serial killers accept the fact that they murdered people and mutilated people. But these typical killers can't do that?
Because they're like us. They're like us. You know that there's no difference between him and us.
I mean, besides,
The only difference is that he followed through his thought.
Exactly, yeah.
And then when he followed through his thought, he's like, you know what? This water's a little too deep for me. Let me go back.
That's dumb.
I think once I kill my first person, I have to be a murderer now. It's not like you murder one person and then that's it.
You're dormant for the rest of your life.
It's not like experimenting in college. Oh, I'm going back and forth. No, you killed somebody, you're a murderer. You can't just rape one person. Have you heard of a rapist that raped one person? They had at least 3 before they got caught.
That's scary.
Think about it.
So common.
And and most of the victims, are they mostly they show the women, but there's a high percentage of men getting raped.
Yeah, they do.
By other men.
I wonder why the news doesn't cover that.
And nobody don't give a fuck, cause people don't care about men. There's no hotline for us.
They care when we need financial stuff.
We're not gonna call like this guy fuck yo live with a nigga keep going like they don't care.
Yeah, that kind of sucks. I wish people think more about.
There's a man right now getting raped by another man.
I feel like some girls or women don't dislike me whenever we have conversations like that because they feel like, oh, why are you protecting the man for? They did everything wrong.
It's very egotistic.
And it's like, it's not that I'm trying to be sexist. I'm not a feminist at all. So
I'm a Jessica S. It's just me.
Nah, I learned I'm a womanist.
Oh really? Is that a word?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
What you call it? So
my son's just there, thrown to the side. It's like just doing like a stuffed animal. Fuck man, nah, I love you, baby.
Nah, but yeah, it's not that I'm trying to be picking a gender.
Yeah.
It's just we're all humans at the end of the day, and I'm just looking at you as a person,
as a species.
Like if something bad happened to a man, and let's say like you said they got raped, how you not feel sympathy for that person? That person did not ask for that. Why is it any different if it's just a woman? You know
now needs the colonoscopy.
Yeah.
And what if he has no insurance?
That sucks too.
Damn, I got raped, got no insurance. I'm fucked twice.
Watch out.
No, fuck out. I just beeped it. If anyone wants to sponsor my insurance,
I feel like we need a balance, to stuff like that.
I don't think I'll be able to tell anybody if I got raped, bro.
No,
I don't think so. I'll take that to the grave.
Why?
Actually, nah. Nah, I think I'll be proud of it. Not proud of it, but I'll be like, yo, I'm a victim.
I'm a proud victim.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Because then people like, you don't know how it feels, not a victim. Nah, I got raped like 3 times. I'm fine. And then I want girls to be like, are you dumb? I just like proving people. I just like fucking around.
No, yeah,
I like bringing chaos to the world.
But yeah, we had.
I don't rape people.
For the record, I feel like we had balance. There wouldn't be this whole fight between man and women,
And every time I see it, it used to be man and women, then woman versus woman. I've never seen a nigga bash another nigga publicly like these memes. Like this like bum ass bum babe. That I never hear a guy ever. Maybe there are a few posts out there like someone that wrote a huge paragraph like this bitch did this.
Yeah.
But I never seen it.
But guys are mad chill because I had best friends. They're all guys. And whenever they would get mad at each other, whatever, they just go back to being bros.
Yeah.
Like nothing happened.
Yeah, like, bro, no lie, yo, when you took away my girl, that's kind of disrespectful.
And
You're right.
guess because I've grown up with that in my head because I was a tomboy when I was younger. That's why when people try to have fights with me, I'm like, what are you doing? What's the point of this? They're like, why you want me to get mad?
Correct.
It's so crazy.
That's a better way to handle it.
Yeah, I mean, in a way, yes and no. Like, let's say if you fight with your partner and you guys don't come to, a conclusion about what the fight was about, and if you guys are at peace with what happened or forgiving each other, if you guys don't do that, that's going to stay on to, the next fight, and it's going to keep piling up and stuff like that.
How often do you bring stuff back up during the fight?
To get leverage.
But, how often? Every fight? Yo, you got a list? Do you have go-tos, or?
No, the thing is, sometimes I just use whatever I know, through my knowledge, and I'll just make him shut up because he's like, what the fuck is she talking about?
How does she know?
Who the fuck brings up statistics during a fight?
5 out of 10. 5 out of 10. Bitch, make my macaroni.
It throws you off,
If you give me statistics, I'm scared of you. If I'm a single man and we're both at the bar, and then you give me a statistic at the bar, I'm running away. This is a setup.
Oh, there was this. I was in a conference room waiting to see my professor. So I was with two other classmates. One of them was black. One of them
Okay,
was
now
white.
it stopped being a porno after you said I have two other classmates there in the back.
And they were talking about something, and then I heard the conversation. I forgot what the white guy said, and then I think they were talking about shooters, right? And serial killers. And then I was like, statistically, black men aren't at the top to being serial killers. They're actually all the way at the bottom. First is the white people, then it's like the Asian people, and
yeah, Asians go hard,
and then it's the Spanish, and then black people. And he's like, how do you know that? Like he just thought I just pulled that out of my ass. And I was like, I was a John Jay student. I learned statistics and stuff like that.
I was an FBI agent.
And he was like, what the fuck?
Nigga, I just got to the school.
Like, damn, I can't fuck her. She's smart.
I'm not gonna lie to you. When I know a woman's intelligent, I'm not intimidated, but I just know this might take a while.
I think some guys do get intimidated.
It might take like I'm not like fuck. I can't fuck with her. I'm like, oh shit, we got actual context to talk about.
Yeah.
So like now I'm interested. Now I want to know who you are. I didn't care before. I just saw your ass and tits.
But now I want to know where you come from.
Now I want to know where you come from, and I want to know where I can come on. So it's just different. So it's different stuff.
Yeah.
And but not like my ladies. I believe her to be an intelligent woman.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's way smarter than me. Obviously, I don't know many things here. the first thing I felt was just like, okay, she's wearing this. She works in an office. I'm like, all right.
You're like, how am I gonna get this?
Yeah, I'm just like, that's cool. I mean, in my mind, I was just like, I'm just gonna treat. My new method was treat everybody as if we've been friends for a minute, and then that's how it worked out. Just gotta be confident.
Yeah.
People ask me when I was with my ex, she's like, oh, how'd you get her? Yo, she's amazing. I'm like, I just asked. Just asked her. Yo, because everybody was like, she was like past. She's like soccer ball, she was past the front.
Yeah.
But she was like a good soccer ball, like yo, del año,
Del año.
It still had air in it, I still had a few passes with air in it. I let it go when it was airless, but too bad to the next guy. But they always tell me like how, and everybody kept dabbing me, and I'm just like, you just gotta say something. You just gotta be like, yo, I'm interested.
Because people think about looks instead.
Oh no, I'm ugly.
Instead of personality.
But I have something to show for it, I feel I do. I mean, I have a son, for God's sake. Something happened.
Like, I get guys used to be like, you probably like hot guys with abs and stuff like that. Bro, you don't know me. I do not find
Nigga, you see my mans? Nigga got no abs.
I mean, he used to have a soccer.
He had a soccer body. We saw his pictures when he was like younger.
Yeah.
He looked like a nigga I wouldn't fuck with, my G.
And
shout out to you though. I love you, man.
And then he got with me and he got fat.
Too much love.
Yeah, we got fat together.
Oh.
No. Now we out of love, so we getting back to skinny and.
As you can see. It's a bag your hoodie.
No, but he's gonna see this, be like, what the fuck?
He's like, ya tengo mis maletas. Before it airs on the fucking way to Bangkok or some shit.
Yeah, so some guys would just assume like what your preference is. It is like, nah, my G, you don't know me. I don't find guys with abs attractive.
The hottest girls,
Remember
man.
the hot guy that I dated? He looked
Alex?
like a Hollister model.
The white dude?
I think his name was Joshua.
Was he tall?
Yeah, like really tall.
Really tall.
He was like half Italian, half Brazilian.
Yeah, I only seen that nigga in pictures.
Every time I show people the pictures, they're like, that was your man. Why would you let go of that? And I'm just like, it wasn't that serious.
Well, he was probably boring.
No, he was just dumb. If you're watching this, you were.
Hey, Joshua. I hope you're great. Hope your looks got you somewhere.
Yeah. He has a kid now.
He's pretty. He has to have a kid. Pretty boys have kids.
Yeah, when I used to walk with him in Manhattan or on the streets, the women that would stare at him and like literally drool in front of me, I'm just there looking like, I don't get it. I just don't. Like, he's cute.
I just see you with your like cute little black shit on, walking around.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't get it. I just didn't.
I remember you told me like everybody was on him. I just like I had to toss him.
Everybody wanted his dick, and I was just there like.
You're like,
I haven't even fucked him. You could have it.
It's horrible. I think a relationship now, if you don't have sex, like now, like this age that we are now, if you don't have sex in the relationship you are you really in a relationship? Or do you think it's vital? Do you think that cements it?
Is it needed? Yes. I mean,
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, say you're dating. Say you're single.
See, I'm a different type of girl. I'm like a dude with high testosterone.
I need the D.
I need the D like almost every day. Like I know people are like that's impossible. But it's like
apply now.
in letters.
Every day. Can you keep up?
It's just blinking on the screen.
This is low battery, but it's representing him.
But yeah, like that's just me, and my boyfriend's not like that. My boyfriend's like so chill. He's just like, I want to rest and stuff like that. And I'm just like, it's not gonna work out.
You're like, I'm already hooked up.
So yeah, I think it's important because it's not even about love. It's just physical needs.
Yeah, it's something. It's an urge. It's an urge. It's a chemical reaction I need to happen.
You can't help it. It's just there.
So you think that cements it? Like, let's say you're dating somebody.
What do you mean cements it? Like keeps it together?
Yeah.
I mean, if the dick is good.
No, I've stayed in relationships because the pussy is good.
The pussy is good.
I've stayed.
My
heart's been broken.
También, you know?
Yeah, don't remind me. Yo, she looked into my soul. You remember, huh? Yeah, let's not say names.
Like, I know she was high and everything, but no era pa tanto.
I mean, you seen it.
I know.
You seen everything.
Like, you got abused and everything for that. Damn.
Best days of my life. Look, you see that one tear. Fuck, what was I gonna say? No, but you think, you know, because people date nowadays or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But if they're dating, let's say they're dating and they haven't had sex yet, are they really dating?
Yeah. Why not? Because
I feel like once you, well, I mean, they are dating, but I feel like it cements it, like it's official. All right, they're fucking, so.
Cause you know there still are people out there, very minimal, but like there's still people out there that want to date and then smash when they get married. People still do that.
I don't think this podcast is for you guys.
But people still do that nowadays. You know, they find that it's something sacred to them because it could be religious or that's true. What they want.
Yeah, that's true.
You know,
religion involved
doesn't mean that the dude was a virgin before or the girl was a virgin. They just decide to wait. Personal reasons, I guess.
They must really love each other.
I mean, I feel like that proves it.
You think that proves it?
Remember I told you I've dated a guy, my ex-boyfriend, for like 7 months straight, and then we had sex. As soon as we had sex, gone. And I had no feelings for him. No feelings. I was like, why am I with you?
That's crazy. And he's probably like, I'm more in love now.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. And
oh my God, I'm so glad we waited. Nah, I mean, nigga, I could have got rid of you the first month. Your shit whack.
It was the right time. I mean, it was my first time, but still, like.
How many small penises have you had? Like, what I mean by small is like you didn't feel it even though it was in.
The one I didn't feel was one time. I was just laying there like, and the guy was going at it, and I was just like, damn. Yeah.
What nationality?
He was a Ecuadorian.
Of course. my girl's a great actress, son. But like.
Yeah, like no offense, but yeah, he was a Ecuadorian.
We ain't got it like that. And let me not say we. They don't got it like that.
Yeah, it was only that one time.
That's wild.
But we're doing comparisons. Chris is the biggest, so.
Well, that's what's up. Sorry, Andres. But like.
Can we shooting names
I asked
out?
my girl, and I was like 7th place.
7th place? Damn.
I'm happy with that's top 10. Nah, but this because she dated a black guy before me.
Oh yeah, you told me.
By default, it's like
she has proven that once you go black, you can go back.
You can go back.
She ended up with this
Ecuadorian.
There's hope for you guys, just not with me. Anyway, continue.
Sorry, not with me. Don't apply for Ecuadorian. I'm sorry, unless you know you're abnormal. I have a tumor down there. This is a huge. Doesn't even get up. This is a huge tumor. Yeah. Nah, I just always thought it cemented it because like once you have sex with somebody, you kind of literally, you're at your most vulnerable. You're at your most, you know.
I feel like that's not true because there's people that have sex on the first date.
Oh, I used to do that.
You know,
but I didn't care about them.
Exactly.
No, I mean when you're dating.
You guys just made an agreement. Yeah, but you can still date and not have sex, or you do have sex and then you're just like, well, I'm done. That's it. Like, lasted 2 weeks, found somebody else.
Yeah, I seen that. I seen a lot of girls do that now.
Yeah, that's how it is now.
And I see all the girls that were bragging about like, oh my man, the only one, the holy son, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, no.
This year is like, man, I can't wait to get me a man. She's like, what the fuck? What happened to this nigga? What did you do that like, there's different niggas every other year.
Like the chick we used to talk about, that she always had a new man each week or something. I got so tired of it, I unfollowed her on Instagram. She was hot, but I couldn't deal. I'm like, I'm sorry, but nah, like, I don't know, cause it's like,
you know what's funny? I unfollowed her too.
Cause like
it got boring.
It's cause she's like looking for love and putting it out there, and then you have a different guy every week. It's like, I don't know.
Nah, in that 1 year I first added her, son, she had 4 my love of my lives, man. Not even fucking with you. She went to 4 different like Aruba trips. It's like, like these niggas know she in love with that wallet. I don't know if she paid for those trips. But
I think now she does, cause she got a good.
Oh, she got a good drip. Yeah, shout out to you.
Yeah,
wherever you are, whoever you is. Because we're not saying.
Because we're not telling you who it is. But if the shoe fits.
If the shoe fits, man, it's all up to you guys.
Yeah.
I think girls should well, ladies specifically should, this year, ladies, if you're single, just stay single.
Yeah, I always tell people to stay single.
Stay single.
Stay single.
Don't.
I miss being single.
Don't rogar for love. Like don't beg for love. Don't beg for it, because trust me, that shit's gonna slap you in the face.
Yeah.
When you're not even noticing. You could be balling, you could be a boss.
Yeah.
Before you know it, the janitor look cute.
I heard this quote. I don't remember the whole thing, but I know it said, in life you could only choose one thing, and on one thing only, and that's between love or money. And when you choose one of those, that's the only thing you can get out of life.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of true.
I mean, look at me, I'm broke.
But I got love.
I got love.
You might be thinking like that too. We're thinking back in the days how I always wanted to fall in love and all that shit, and now I'm just like, eso no me sirve.
Qué asco.
That. I need money.
You sound like the mob bosses or some shit. Eso no me sirve. ¿De qué me sirve eso?
No, deadass. Every time, like, even my mom, when she talks about her issues or other friends, I'm like, why do you care about love? Is love paying your bills? No.
I mean,
get your bag.
Marriages weren't based on love anyway. They're just a contract.
Well, it was mostly, a religious thing first.
That's true.
It wasn't really like... Yeah, I still don't get that. That shit's annoying. Like, I know you guys are getting married, and that's nice and all, but...
Oh, I feel like we have to redefine everything we do, because that's what it is. Everything's made up here, so let's make up our own shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, everything's made up. That's when people, when I used to say a word in class, they're like, oh, that word's made up. It's not real. I'm like, everything in this dictionary has been made up.
Yeah, by men and women, yeah.
So how do you know this is not real?
Exactly. Like, we should redefine what marriage is.
Exactly.
Like, it shouldn't... Because I feel like a lot of people think, oh, if you're in love, you have to get married.
No.
And it's like, really?
I want to.
I don't want to. It's like, I like the idea because it's cute. The whole wedding.
Yeah, the whole up thing,
Yeah, but then what about after that? That shit only lasts one day. It's not every day.
I actually messaged one of our a mutual friend, like, have a congrats on everything. Have a great happily ever after. Because that's it. There's no more. And my happily ever after is now. Work starts. It's gone.
Yeah.
It's gone. Reality's gonna hit. I'm gonna be like, you know what? Do I really want this? Is that it's gonna add up.
Exactly. I don't know. Like, to me, I find marriage suffocating, but I guess that's because I've seen my parents' marriage, and my dad is very like old school. How the woman has to do everything, blah blah blah.
That's lit.
And I'm not like that. I think my mom wanted me to be that type of girl.
She trained you,
but I can't, because I just will not allow a man to tell me what to do. I just can't.
Our director snapping her fingers.
Yeah, like, I just can't do that. I don't see, like, I've never grown up with the idea of like, oh, you have to live for yourself or anything like that. Like, our parents taught us to cook, clean, do iron clothes, whatever, for the man, everything for the man. And I'm just like, no, I don't want to do that. It's not that I don't have to.
Poor
and
Chris.
I don't want to. No, yeah, I told him that. I'm just.
He went back to the men committee. Yo, she talked back. What I do?
Yeah, like, or like when I tell my dad stuff like that, he just looks at me like I'm like. Or one time my mom was like, "Oh, Chris is gonna get tired of you." I'm like, "Why?" And she's like, "Oh, because you don't do anything. You don't cook or whatever." I'm like, "I clean. I take care of my son. I go to school. Now I work, and on top of that, you still expect me to do something else when he's home and he can just do it himself. He could do laundry if he has the time too. It's like stuff like that.
I
like,
agree.
I feel like that's what marriage should be defined as. Like,
I mean,
as a team.
It always has to be a team.
When you want to be like a team member with the other person.
And if you're compatible.
Yeah. I feel like that's what marriage should be. Not like, oh, you have to get married because of love. Like, I'm so over love. Like, so over it. So if you need advice on love and you're in your feelings, don't come for me because I'll tell you, fuck love, go cheat on your man.
Okay.
And then your man will hate me, but I don't care.
That's how we're gonna end this. Cheat on your man. Love me or hate me. And
but just make sure you love yourself.
Make sure you love yourself. Even if you're a hoe, do it right. That's what I'm saying. But thank you for being here. I feel like we started out high, and then we actually started talking, which is great. I loved it. Thank you. I'll see you here next week.
Yeah, no problem.
And appreciate you guys.
Cool.